Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Chrono. Last time we talked to a whole whack ton of people with a whole bunch of different party combinations. This time, we're going to drop down. Now, the first time it doesn't really matter which one you choose, but this one puts us here. The one in the kitchen will put us up above there. And hello, we've got new enemies. Let's fight this guy. I will be coming back in here after we finish up to fight one of these guys, specifically the Spearfishers with Sprig in the party. I definitely want to get Sprig to be able to doppelgang this guy. This one isn't for a specific element that I want to be able to use and potentially trap. This one is just to use it in battle because surprisingly, it has a really broken element that makes things really easy if I really want to use it. And it's giving us access to this element a lot earlier than we would have otherwise had the ability to access it. So first things first, let's show off Karsh, since Karsh is new. He's also pretty powerful, so let's Eagle Eye him. There's Ice Tongs, not what I'm worried about, but it's there. And it does dog shit for damage, but it's there. And we have lanterns. The lanterns have a rare Inferno drop and nothing for defense. The Spearfishers have a cure-all element as a rare drop and an antiviral cap as a rare steal. We definitely want to have Sprig kill one of these, but chances are we're going to get one of those cure-alls, and I plan on it before we get out of here. It's a blue innate only, and it's really powerful. Do I want to do something with you? No. Let's show off Karsh. So for comparison, let's see what he does over here. Now, I guess they are matter-type enemies, since we're dealing double damage or a critical hit there, but I haven't strengthened him yet, which is actually why I'd used links in the first place. Let's do that, strengthen him up, and we'll have him attack these fisher guys. Let's see what we can do with Norris. Yeah, these guys will eventually use Ice Blast, which means they can freeze you, which really sucks. Would rather not have to deal with that. Karsh, let's see what you can do here. Not too bad. Considering we were doing a 90 with a number 2 attack with someone with more strength. And let's see, what do we got for elements here? We've already seen your text because they were used against us when we fought him. But there we go. Nice damage there. Alright, once you get access to a cure-all, you can start using your summon elements in here if you still want to build those up. I am currently going to be building up the yellow elemental ones for Norris there, and the black elemental ones for Lynx. There we go. But we're hoping to get that cure-all drop sooner rather than later. It is a rare drop. And first one. I think it's only like a 10% chance, but you fight a lot of them in here, so chances are you will get one before too long. It's blue innate only, so we can't use it, but it is really good. Let's see, where did it end up? Cure-all. Recovers a large amount of HP for all allies. It is really good. I've played enough video games where I was thinking when I saw it in my notes, it's like, oh yeah, the thing that only cures one target, the one that doesn't make any sense. No, this is the good one. This one cures all and actually does cure all. I can't remember, there was a game I was playing recently that had a cure all that just killed all for one character and made no sense. But this one is really good, but it's blue only, and I don't have any really good blue characters. Wonder if that'll be fixed shortly. Now, the idea here is you want to try and get over there, but the water's too fast and we weren't able to do it. Water's flow is too fast. We should be able to stop it somewhere. So let's go do that. But before we do that, let's make a quick little pit stop over here. And over here leads out to Shadow Forest. If you approach the gate, hit the X button, it wakes up the enemy that was on there and knocks the treasure chest loose, meaning we will have access to that later on. So that's nice. Now we can come up here and knock that one over to the side. And fight this guy. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? We got 8 strength, HP, and magic for Lynx. We've got strength and all the defenses for Norris. And we have HP, strength, and magic for Karsh. Beautiful. We're all going to get nice things. Love to see that. I'm probably going to finish off the rest of these guys. But first, let's go over here and pick up Usage and Autolite. You'll notice that that barrel we pushed over ends up right here. I will go and get access to that other barrel, but first let's kill the rest of these guys. Okay, finished off those guys, or at least a couple of them. I think there's, yeah, there's still one left, but I can't get over there yet. Because the path here is blocked. Water Current Control Room. Floodgate Bridge under repair. Well, let's knock this guy down here to complete our path. Run up here, get a humor. And now we can fight that guy, but I'll do it in a minute because we just need to go up here. And we've found a thing. I think it won't go in the other direction if it's already there. So like if I try and tighten it again, it won't tighten it. So you always know which one to do. You don't have to memorize which one it is. Okay, I'll show you this little section from this fight to demonstrate a couple of things. One, the enemies have used Turn Blue on Norris, but he is still able to use the Golem Summon. So that's one interesting note. And two, here's the Golem Summon, since we haven't had a chance to watch the whole thing yet. Turn on fast forward and let you see what he actually does. It's a big, big boy. He just steps on them. And they get squashed. Wow, it really doesn't do that much damage, though. And, Norris doesn't have a great magic stat, but it's decent enough that that should do more than that. But anyway, there's our shiny sands. We'll start collecting those pretty soon as well. Now, let's make our way up here. And this ladder, you'll see it leads us back to the secondary of those grates. So now we've been up and down 2 of them. There's only 1 more left. Now it doesn't matter if this room. It doesn't matter if you went down this one the first time. You wouldn't have been able to do it. You have to change the water pressure first. So now we can go down here, and now we can actually accomplish things. See how the water's moving a lot slower now? Hold over to the right, and now we can get in here. Okay, now we can go over here and get a magic seal. Now here is this weird green thingy. Can't seem to do anything with it. I'm sure that won't be important later. The magic seal is actually a decent thing to equip if you want to get a little more magical damage out of things. Let's see here. Magic seal, yeah. This ups your magical attack stat by 3, and it's all around not too bad. I don't currently need it on my characters, but that's fine. Alright, next, we want to go in here. Follow the path along. Oh, there's 2 guys to deal with now. This is blocked off. Guess we'll have to open that up before we can do anything over there. And we don't have to go very far to do that. This one doesn't even ask us, it just opens that up. Okay. Before continuing, you want to head over here first, though. Okay, and now, I believe it's tighten it, right? Yeah, and this will slide this across. You don't know that you want to do that yet, but it will save you time if you do it now. So let's just do that first. And then we can go... Oh, hold up. I want to go this way first, don't I? There's one more treasure chest over here first. Oh, no, I can't get up there. Never mind. My order's wrong. That's fine. So yeah, I want to go this way. I'll figure out where I'm supposed to go eventually. Okay, enough of these guys. Though, it's probably a good idea that you are fighting a bunch of the enemies in here. Even if you're missing one or two. But we're going to need to build up more money. Even with having access to that golden tiara, we're still going to need more money. The last 3 times I've used Black Hole, I've instant killed 4 of the 6 enemies I've used it on. Okay, that's now dropped to 4 of 8, but either way, still a lot of damage. Alright, let's go and grab this nimble right here. Not that I need it, but it's there. And if you want to continue, go and approach this and select open it. And that will let you go forward. Before going forward, though, okay, just needed to double check a few things. And to be honest, I also ran all the way back to the save point and brought Sprig in, had Sprig kill one of the spearfishers so I don't have to bother to do that later, so I don't forget. So we got access to that, and now we can move on. Well, that's frighteningly creepy. Yeah, the one of the soldiers was mentioning something about a special monster, or maybe that was Norris. Either way, that's probably what they were referring to. The Roachchester! Fun! Let's kill this thing and be done with it, please. The Rockroacher... Well, it's not particularly challenging, so we're just gonna kill it. I could have put a turn element on, but why? We don't need to. Got a couple of hits in there, and go for the magma burst because it'll build up the field effect. Sure, why not? There we go. A little extra damage. Yeah, it's blue elemental. It's not difficult as far as a boss fight. It's got a couple of attacks. Jitterbug, which attacks everyone and is pitifully weak. And it's got another one, which I think... Well, we'll probably end up seeing that one before the boss fight's over, but... Go. Yeah, Bug Kamikaze is the only other notable attack. And, it's no more dangerous than anything else. So, let's have you finish things off here. Is that it? Good. That was creepy, and I really didn't need to see that. And we got a star level. Get strength and magic, strength and defense, and more strength and magic. Gotta love it. An elbow pad that's a guaranteed drop. Nothing to steal because we have no one who can steal. Well, that was fun. Now, there are 3 different paths here leading up to 3 different cells. As far as I know, there are no people in any of the cells. I think it's except for this one. Oh, I was wrong. Get me out of here. I'm innocent! Okay, I was wrong. I couldn't remember which cell. I guess there are people in some of the other cells. Oh, there's nobody in that one. I just went to the first one last time. I thought it was the second one. I guess I misremembered. Oh well. The important one is this one. Fargo misses the smell of the sea. Something's down below. Hold on a bit. There we go. Well, we know how well he feels about Lynx. Calm down. This is a good question. Would he be sneaking into jail from a secret trapdoor hidden below that somehow he didn't find already? But yeah. This is Surge. Pulling my leg. It is strange. Well, we've had a good relationship. Remember, this is another world. This is the one where we fought against him to prove ourselves. He knocked us out, and then we saved his ship from all the ghostly things. And, yeah. I owe you one. I'm not here to rescue you. We're here to rescue General Viper's daughter. He ended up saving me anyway. Let me help. That would be useful. Young lass was taken to the cell next door. Obviously, none of the ones that we had access to. But, yeah. Here is the key to the prison. And he can just walk out the front door. Free the others and make my escape. Good luck to you. Okay. Hey, look, a save point. And we are also... Wait a minute. How did I end up in here? Didn't expect they'd come from behind.
They came from behind.
There's also a save point here, which you should probably use. And after saving, we can pop in here. You've got her chained up. Secret weapon, Hell's Cook, huh? Yeah, what did you do to him? You did some weird things, and quaffid seeds found in the Hydra marshes. Power to release one's dark side. Just ring a special bell. What a weird situation that is. We needed him to steal the dragon tear from Gulda. Now, if you remember, I don't remember off the top of my head which world this was, but Orcha was behind the bar in one of the worlds. I think it was Homeworld? This is another world, which would explain, if you remember when we were there in another world, Oralha was there instead. And I don't know if we ever saw him in another world. I think originally in another world... Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen him there. So yeah, interesting. They've basically used him because he was already stationed there. And he was able to steal the dragon tear. His true self has no idea what he's done. So they've actually acknowledged that. I like that they've brought that back up. Karsh is here to save the day. Yeah, why are you here? This isn't Lynx. You gotta talk for him because he's kind of silent. Too hard to explain. We're just here to take Riddell back. Don't you go interfering with my cooking. Make a fine ingredient for my soup. Alright. Boss Gauntlet number 2. Let's go. This one is red innate. And has more than double the HP of the previous one. Not a lot to worry about in this fight either. Gonna start off the same way. We're gonna Eagle Eye. We're gonna strengthen. We're gonna get smacked and it barely hurt. Nice random critical. I will take that. We'll do a couple of attacks. Go over here. We get the turn blue element. And we'll put that on Lynx to get some additional damage. It also puts some blue on the field. Have Karsh hit or miss. That works too. Yeah, this guy will kind of move up his elements. He'll start with Fireball and attack, and then he'll go to Fire Pillar and attack, and then he'll start using his tags. So we want to get some of the red off the field here. So let's get a Cure Plus going. I don't particularly need it on anyone, but it gets red off the field, which means that Lynx can now do some more damage. There we go. Lots of damage there. If you want, you can try and put on Diminish if you're feeling like you're taking too much damage. You could use something like Ice Blast and try to inflict some statuses on him. But I'm not going to waste the stamina right now. Just an option of what you can do if you so desire. Sadly, even though there is a bit of a boss gauntlet here, none of them are... Would you stop missing, please? None of them are all that difficult. And basically all I wrote down as far as strategy in for all of them is use strengthen and then attack, which to me means use Eagle Eye, strengthen, and then attack. In this case, I added one extra piece of strategy in there, which is simply to use turn blue as well, but other than that, not much else is needed. Alright, what else we got here? Luge. This is one of the ones I don't think I even got the element in, or at least didn't get it until really late in my first playthrough. It's probably the one element, as far as attacking elements go, that I'm least familiar with. Yeah, more strength and magic, more strength and magic. Good level ups. And you get a mithril. Really? That's the rare drop. The common one is a gold pendant. I don't know what that does off the top of my head. It's something I've never used, so I'm not worried about it, but Sir Lynx has gone mad. Run away! Feeling I've done something horrible. Saw my gloating as a weakness and used me. Need more discipline. Want to help. And he joins our party. We don't have any choice. Orcha is red innate, as we just saw. He's basically another version of Zappa. He's big, he's strong, accuracy's not so great, and yeah, lots of HP. Not a whole lot else to talk about as far as that goes. We're going to keep the party we have. And let's, that was a weird jump cut, but okay, sure. Take it upon myself to make sure Riddell leaves the premises safely. Distract the soldiers while we make our escape. So the other Norse is going to help us as well. She'll be heading to Hermit's Hideaway to take care of my father. We will be sure to do that. Wipe out all these poor buffoons. Yeah, what are we going to do after this? The other Norse will be returning here. Yeah, let's have 2 of them. We can merge them together. Will they double in power? Soldier of the poor military, I cannot abandon my country or my men. I will be fine because we already have one, I guess. I guess that's the only reason he doesn't join, because the other one is the same person and he managed to abandon country and military and join up, but okay. When you get a chance, please come by and see me again. Something I wish to give you. Okay. Well, that's nice. We got burned. Get rid of that. Okay, our job is to now distract the soldiers. They don't really tell us how to do that. Can we just go out here and leave, or completely not a good idea to leave now. Well then, how did they get out? I'm confused. What am I supposed to do? Well, you're supposed to go up here. If you remember... Whoa, my voice decided to die there for a second. You remember, we came up here and talked to the old prophet, and he said to come talk to him afterwards. So that's, I guess, our indication to come up here. We can't talk our way out of this way. Seize them! Now, if you've brought Harley with you, her lunar tech, or whatever her level 7 tech is called, you basically get in this battle, buff her up enough to use it, and this will wipe the floor with all of the enemies in here. I didn't bother because I already showed that up before. Here we have some poor soldiers that I'm not particularly worried about having to fight, because they fall down. And then... that's the wrong one. Oh, I was actually using that a lot. I replaced the black hole that I had here with Diminish because I was like, oh, I'm not using that one. I've got the other one that's further up. I put the mothership down lower so that I would have access to it easier when summoning things. But I was actually using the black hole here all the time. So, well, whatever. We'll use the cats instead. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to worry about in this fight. They fall down. Bye-bye. That was flashing quite a bit. Not sure why. Hey, there's a rare ice blast. At least I think it's rare. Either way, I'll take it. Who's up? You are strong. Now... Grobyc is stronger. Is he now? Well, what exactly is Grobyc? Anyway, my strategy for this fight is, well, I think we've seen this enough this episode that I don't really have to explain it too much. Eagle Eye, strengthen. In this case, though, Lynx is black, and so is my enemy. So my damage isn't all that great. Interesting strategy you've got there. So what I've got going here is turn white, and we're going to put that onto Lynx so that we can deal some more damage. It's usually better to use it on yourself than it is on the enemy, because if you use it on yourself, not only are you changing your innate so that you can deal additional damage to the enemy, you also put that same element onto the field effect. If you use it on the enemy, it's only helping you in one of those ways. Alright, what else we got here? Get low rest going here. Lower your defense a little bit. And please hit something. Rocket Fist? Wait a minute. Ah, he's not human. If you look at the name Grobyc, and you look at how it's spelt backwards, his name backwards is Cyborg. I thought Grobyc was a cool name when I was a kid. I was like, oh, this is cool, it's unique, it's different. And then it took me way longer than I'm willing to admit to figure out that it was Cyborg backwards, and the crap naming in this game continues. Yeah, there's nothing particularly great about this guy's name. There's the big damage. Look at that. Yeah, so the rest of the fight basically goes as you might expect. Yeah, he takes off his hand and smacks you with it. He's an interesting enemy to fight. If you're worried about the elements that he can cast, you can cast Diminish. I'm going to avoid using those types of elements. In fact, we're going to weak mind him because 1, it's white, and 2, it weakens his magical defense. And what else we got here? Throw on a Recover All, because Norris needs a little bit of healing. And Chip Shot there, so that I can get a full hit on this. Followed by... do I have it? Holy Light. Weakened your magical defense as well. Hit you with one of those. Not too bad. And some chip damage. Hair Cutter. Okay. His hair turns into a laser sword of some sorts that does nothing for damage. But it's there. One more chip shot. And your turn to do a whole round here. Or you could just miss a whole bunch for no reason, really. Yeah, he and pretty much every one of the bosses in this little gauntlet aren't all that challenging. Let's go back over to Link's doing all the damage here. Okay, let's go over to you. We will strengthen you. Though that does take one of the white ones off the field, so I think I'll avoid going for Eagle Eye as well. Should have gone for Eagle Eye. He does eventually go for the Heal All. And we will chip some of that off, and now I'll throw Eagle Eye on because I hate missing. And we definitely miss a lot. Of course, my turn white has also worn off, so that's going to nuke a bunch of my damage there, but... I don't think I have a good element to cast on you, so we'll just swap characters here and miss a bunch of times, apparently. When he gets really low, he casts Vigora. Vigora, it doesn't announce what it does. Vigora is probably the most broken element in the entire game, so we need to kill him now. And bye-bye. Yeah, he doesn't use it until he gets really low on health. Or I don't even think it has anything to do with his health. It's more due to his attack pattern. He'll use it after the... he'll use Heal All, then an attack, and then Vigor. But by the time he uses it, he should be almost dead. More strength, 2 strength. Wow, I am getting way too lucky this run. And you get a free fall. Oh, wow, that's the rare drop. Again, Defender is the common drop. Defender is, I think it's like a basic defense item. I think it's a decent one, though. Time for this bit. What? Another one? What? Move it! Oh, squash. Will this gauntlet ever end? Now, interestingly enough, Grobyc is a machine, but in the code, he is, I think, also qualified as something else and not a machine. So he doesn't take the instant critical from a, what's the word I'm looking for? The video game. From the stone weapons, which auto crit against mechanical or matter type enemies. So what we're going to do here is we're going to buff up Harsh this time, because this guy is yellow innate and not much of a challenge at all. We should be able to go through here like this, a couple of those followed by his tech, and that should be enough to finish the guy off. And if it's not his tech, then maybe a tornado. We'll see if this works. If this works, great. If not, next time I'll go for the tornado. Oh yeah, that's huge damage. And you get a piece of mithril, which is the common one. Rare is a screw. Easy enough. He's got a bunch of attacks, and then he'll use his tech. And apparently it's a Black Widow spider robot thing from Final Fantasy VIII. It's still up there. New type, run away. This is done automatically. You have no choice in the matter here. So we're going to run over here. Yeah, big ass boss gauntlet on that. You're running automatically there too. You don't have to control anything. But yeah, big boss gauntlet there. And it's right behind us. Keep going. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. This whole sequence plays out by itself. I just sit back and enjoy. We're trapped. He even runs back to the switch on his own. And then we gotta fight him all over again. And the fight goes exactly the same way. I can show you. But yeah, it goes exactly the same way. There's nothing special about him at all. We again will strengthen Karsh, because Karsh is the best choice for this fight. Even if I wasn't planning on bringing Karsh, because he's one of the better characters, I would bring him to the dungeon for at least this part of it, just because he can one-shot this entire sequence on his own, and I just don't have to worry about anything. 2 crits into his tech, and the battle ends again. Very nice. Yeah, you really shouldn't have any struggle. Another rare drop. What is going on with the rare drops? The button that lowers the ladder in there. You have a little bit of time. And again, it's done for you. Do I get to make a choice yet? Hey, I get to make a choice now. Up we go. Walking up that ladder looks funny. And it's back up again? This thing's unbelievable. What are you up to? Yeah, a little bit. It's not particularly common that we break the window. Yeah, it's not particularly common that we have someone who we just fought try and help us afterward. But yeah, seeing that stained glass door there and then breaking through it just reminds me back to the second trial in Chrono Trigger. Marley popping through the I guess that one wasn't glass. I think it was like some kind of fabric, I think. Or at least it's what the animation made it look like. Where did you come from? You've scared all the dragons. We did run into some trouble. What are you gonna do? Poor soldiers are all over the place. We could take them all on. Or... I'm up to something. We're going to leave it to him. Also, rip frame rate in the original. Surprisingly, it handles this really well. I am very impressed. That's all due to the frame rate fix. But yeah, that's fantastic. That scene lags like crap in the original version. It looks terrible. This game does not handle a lot of sprites on screen at once. It really doesn't. But yeah, really well done with that. That is awesome. Why did you help us anyway? You oppose the poor military. Find that interesting. Only takes orders from one who is stronger. If you remember when we first were introduced to him, he said the same thing. Grobyc will join you in your battle. Well, we got our backwards cyborg. Strangely enough, we've gotten a bunch of decent characters lately. Grobyc is a good character. He's actually a really good character. His stats are very, very nice. He's basically another Norse or another Karsh. He's a good character to have around. The only downside to him as a character is he's black innate, and so is Link, so why would we use him right now? But he'll be nice to have along. Call me whenever you need help. Let's escape while we still can. There should be a boat nearby. Let's head to Hermit's Hideaway. And then the game runs out for you. And there is a random boat nearby indeed. This was not there before, but we now have access to a boat in another world. I highly recommend you make a save file now. There is an extremely short window for an ending if you want to try and get an ending here. The start of this ending is right now. The end of it is going to Hermit's Hideaway, which is our next destination. This is the shortest window for any ending in the game, and it is very easily missable. So I would highly recommend that you save and make sure that you have a save file. Again, we already have all the ones from before we turned into Lynx. We have one when we turned into Lynx before going to Viper Manor, and then we're going to have this one after saving Riddell, but before going to Hermit's Hideaway. We're going to save that off there, and that's pretty much all for today. We fought a big-ass boss gauntlet, got a couple of new party members. Some of them are even really good. And next time, next time's going to be fun. There's going to be a little bit of dumping going on next time. And it's not plot dumping. That's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.